Cold calling absolutely, positively does not work. Or do it. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. I received an email, and I wanted to do this video a few days ago, but it's been on my mind. I had to do this because people that never done cold calling before, they don't like it, the fear of rejection, the fear of the unknown, whatever the case is. A lot of times people think, now this is one of the oldest techniques in the world that you can use, right? It's cost effective, right? It doesn't cost a lot of money to do. You just pay your phone bill and then you can cold call. But the thing is, it's strategic planning when making these calls. A lot of times when people call and they're looking for contracts, they're trying to get new contracts. People, they tell me, well, Fabio, I can't sell any contracts because people say that they have a cleaning company already. It's not true. It's not true. See, when I say irresistible offer, I'm not talking about make them an irresistible offer over the phone. Now, if you're selling a high ticketed item and you got to make the sale in terms of you got to exchange money for this service or money for this product over the phone, then yeah, right? You have to have different selling, closing techniques and different things like that, which I can show you, right? I done read all type of books, got all type of courses. I understand how to close over the phone. But it comes down to your script. Ask Jordan Belfort, ask Grant Cardone, ask some of these top salespeople like in the industry leaders. They'll tell you, you gotta have a Q&A attached to your script too. Like you gotta know what type of rebuttals you gotta know what type of you gotta know what type of questions is gonna trigger certain answers, right? And then you gotta have rebuttals for that. So you gotta eliminate that rejection. Okay, you gotta eliminate that. You gotta eliminate them. You gotta bring them back to the drawing board all over again, right? You gotta, if you have to start over, if you know what I mean, I can kind of teach this to you and show you what I'm talking about exactly because I do it. Now, in cleaning, we're not selling contracts over the phone. We're introducing ourselves to the potential client. Okay, we're introducing ourselves. What we're trying to do is get ourselves booked. Okay, so a lot of times, like I say, a lot of people, even people before they get in my coaching, after the coaching, or just people that email, sometimes people leave it on the comments. They say, well, Fabio, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. There are billions and billions and billions of dollars being generated every single year just cold calling. There's billions of dollars generated every single year just cold calling. Okay, and that's just one of the marketing steps, one of the methods that you can use, you know, in conjunction with your online advertising, the other offline marketing strategies, different things like that, right? We're talking specifically about cold calling, okay? Now, the way I told you guys to do it in the past is the exact same way that I do it now. The only thing is I have different rebuttals, right? I can, it's a psychology in a way, right? Because you're not there to see how they feel. You're not there to see if they look sleepy, if they anxious. You're not there to see how they look, right? So the way I taught myself to do it is to base it on tonality, right? If they seem, when I call, if they seem kind of excited to talk to me, right? They have a high pitched voice, then I'm a little more energetic, right? If they have a low pitched voice, or they say, you know, ABC Dental, I may help. They have a low tonality, right? Then I'm not gonna be high pitched when they low, right? Now I'm not gonna be as low as them, but I'm gonna be just above them, right? Because I want them to hear me, I want them to pay attention to me, and I want to be engaging. I don't want to sound as boring as them. We're not gonna get nowhere, right? So again, and I could show you how to do this. Again, it's a science to it. I haven't necessarily mastered it, but I have done well enough when I use these strategies. And like I say, a lot of the stuff I learned in different courses, such as the straight line system with Jordan Belfort, he teaches you tonality and so forth and so forth. But I was hip to that. I read other sales technique books and cold calling books and different things like that I can introduce you to. You can go right on Amazon and buy some of these books that I've read. Okay, but like I say, again, when we're trying to sell contracts over the phone, You're not trying to get them to say, yes, hire me today. You're not. That's not what you. I mean, you want that to happen, but you're not trying to get that over the phone. You're introducing yourself. Okay. Ring, ring. ABC Dental. How may I help you? Hi, yes. I'm Fabio Hart. Who would I speak to in regards to commercial cleaning? Or I switch it up in many ways, but I have a set script that my callers go by when they make these calls. So, hi, yes, I'm Fabio Hart. Who would I speak to in regards to commercial cleaning for your facility, right? Or I might not even say my name. Ring, ring. Hello, thank you for calling ABC Dental. How may I help you? Hi, yes, who would I speak to in regards to commercial cleaning for your facility? That'd be Jacqueline Smith. Great. Is she available at this time? No, she's not in the office at this time. Would you like to leave a message? No, that won't be necessary right now. When would be the best time to reach her, right? Or sometimes I may leave a message, but I find when I leave a message, a lot of times they either don't get the message, they didn't get the message on time when I wanted them to get the message. So I will come back with, no, not at the moment, but what would be the best time to reach them? Or when would be the best time to reach them? Right, so this is just me going off the head, but again, I have this outline in my 100K, I call it my 100K script for commercial cleaning. We don't sell that, okay, at all. But I have a script that I buy. If I didn't do anything else, I can make $100,000 off of my script alone. If all we did was calls, okay? If we didn't do nothing else, no other marketing, no other anything, I know that this works. Phone's going off. I know that this works. Okay, so again, guys, it's technique, it's strategy to it. Again, but you have to be able to feel. You don't want to be super elated to speak to them when their tonality, when their tone is down here. Okay, you want to be able to match that even in person. NLP, if you're not familiar with that, you want to kind of do some research on it. It's very, 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 very good stuff, good material. Okay, but when you're in person with them, you don't want to be overly excited if their temperature is down here, right? You don't want to be overly excited, right? You want to kind of fill them out, right? If they're a little standoffish, okay, you got to know how to engage with people. It's the psychology of just pretty much dealing with people. People ask me, Fabio, what type of business you're in? I'm in the people business. Simple. I'm in the people business because we deal with people on a daily basis. We're dealing with attitudes. We're dealing with different nationalities, different cultures, different races, different origins, different religions. You know, people have religion beliefs and different things that they stand on. Okay, so we're dealing with all different type of people. So, Fabio, what type of business are you in? I'm in the people business. Okay, I'm in the people because you got to deal with the people first before they even cut you the check, right? You're dealing business to business, person to person. Before they even cut you the check for the site to pick up this contract, you got to get through them. You got to sell them on you. You got to sell them on your business, right? So again, guys, like I say, I can show you guys a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff is just strategic. You won't get it in a 15-minute YouTube video, different things like that. Even if I kind of lay this thing out, this is going to take repetition of practicing. You're going to have to practice this, okay? The more you do it, the better you get. I tell people that all the time in my coaching. Like with people that's in my coaching, yeah, we do the lead gens, we make the calls and do things like that, but I want to show you exactly what we do, okay? I want to show you exactly what we do, which is why when people come into my training, even if when they come into my coaching, even if they don't coach with me no more, at the very least, I want them to know how to make these calls. But it's something that you have to do every single day. You can't say, well, 30 people turned me down yesterday, so I'm not going to do it today. That's not how it works. If you're working at a call center and you go to work every day, they're going to expect productivity. They want you to be productive every single day. They want you to be better than you was yesterday. Make more calls, land more contracts, sell more products, sell more service. That's what they're paying you to do, right? Most of your revenue is going to come off of commissions. They'll pay you a base rate, right? Maybe sometimes minimum wage, right? Whatever minimum wage is in your area. The money that you're gonna make, because they know that they have to sell, right? In order to pay you, they have to sell. So yeah, you're gonna make the little base pay, but your big money is gonna come off of the product that you sell, the service that you sell, low ticket or high ticket, right? So again, guys, you have to be a little bit more engaging with these phones. I understand our lives is busy. People feel like they don't have the time. I got this thing that I do after hours where I'll purposely call. Sometimes I might get an answering service that answer calls on behalf. And I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm not going to lie to you, but I have done that and I have found it to work where I purposely call after hours. I know I'm probably going to get a voicemail. And what's after hours? Probably about anywhere between 6 to 9, something like that, right? I know I'm going to get a voicemail. I'll leave a voicemail. I just take my chances. I don't like leaving voicemails because during the day, I kind of teach my people not to leave a voicemail for the most part. Every once and again, when we're making the calls Monday through Friday from 8 to 12, whatever the case is, we'll leave a voicemail here. But for the most part, I don't like leaving the voicemails. But I have gotten responses back when I do my after hour voicemail call or after hour calls, right? Where I'll call purposely after hours. I know I'm probably not going to get somebody, but I'm hoping that I get maybe a live operator that's answering the calls for them. I can leave a message, or where I can get a voicemail service or voicemail system, right? Where I can leave a voicemail and drop my little pitch there. They call me up the next day. Okay. Now, again, that doesn't always happen, but it's just something that I tried and it's worked before. Okay. But it's going to take a lot of calls. A lot of calls. If you're not willing to put those calls in, you're not going to get what you want out of it. Okay. So, yes, cold calling does work. Again, if you ask Jordan Belfort, you email them, you hop on their platforms, you ask them, hey, do you think cold calling still works? They're going to tell you, yeah. Any super professional, they're going to tell you that's done cold calling or whatever. They might not like to make the calls, right? We're dealing with scam likely calls all the time and robotic calls all the time. So I totally get it. But it's a must. I feel like personally, it's a must. It's one of the oldest ways that you can drum up new business, but it's very, 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 very productive. Like you can make a lot of money with it if you're willing to do it. Okay. So again, guys, I can teach you more in the coaching. Again, I have 2 spots. I have one for package A. I did it on this other video for package A. That's $1,000. You're going to get my 12-month coaching, 6-month lead gen, and you're going to get 3 months unlimited PR. Okay, where I'm going to help you and show you how to drum up PR, public relations, public publicity for your business. Package B, you're going to get 12-month coaching, 6-month lead gen, 3-month PR, and I'm actually going to throw in the paperwork. The paperwork packet that you guys used to always hear me talk about, I don't sell it individually, so in order for you to get this, it's one spot for each. Okay, so if you want the $1,200, if you want the $1,000 coaching, that's package A. $2,500 for package B, and that's really because of the paperwork. Like I said, because of the paperwork. Okay, so again, either or, but sign me up. Hollywood Janitorial Serve, SERV at gmail.com. Hollywood Janitorial Serve at gmail.com. Be more than happy to take a look at what you want to do, get you set up, so forth and so forth. Answer any questions that you have. Also, leave your name and number too when you email, so I can call you back, answer any questions you have before you get set up. Okay, so this is going to wrap it up for now, guys. Again, cold calling still works. You just have to do it every single day. It's just like basketball, tennis, anything that you do. When you go to work, when they train you at McDonald's or train you at Walmart or train you to do whatever, working registers, you don't know how to do it like right off the bat. The first week might have been very, very struggling. Like you might have struggled at the cash register because there's so many colors and so many buttons. You got to make sure you hit it right, and you don't know what you don't know. But they trained you the first day. You're like, shit, this is difficult. They trained you the second day. It looked like it's getting even more difficult, but you're kind of progressing, right? And the more you go to work, the more you get on that register, the better you're going to become. And before long, 3 months in, you'll be able to do it with your eyes closed. You're going to know what each button means. You know what this means, if I hit this, what this is going to do. You know what each button means on that cash register, right? But again, it was scary at first because you didn't know what you didn't know. You didn't know, you've never done it before. So you didn't know how to operate the cash register. But now you do, okay? Again, repetition. As you went to work every day, you did the same thing every day. Same thing with the phone calls, right? So again, guys, if you have any questions about cold calling or my perspective, or you want to get into coaching, I can show you different techniques. If you want different books that I done read or maybe courses that I done invested in, I'd be more than willing to give you that for free too. Like I'm not going to charge you to tell you that. Just email me, hollywoodjanitorialserve@gmail.com, or you can leave it in the comment section. HollywoodJanitorialServe@gmail.com. And I'll be more than happy to help you guys out for package A, package B. Put sign me up package A, sign me up package B, just depending on what you want. Again, 12-month coaching, 6-month lead gen, 3-month unlimited PR, public relations, okay? $1,000. That's just for that one spot. $2,500 if you want public relations, 6-month lead gen, 12-month coaching, and all of my paperwork. That's $2,500, okay? Just one spot for that. I'm Fabio Hart, the only person that can ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top. You should take care.